Hello, I'm Jody Wolf, and you're watching Expoz, December 7, 2018, 12:53 a.m. Guys, I've been listening to multiple 15 to 18-minute blogs of Tim Alberino talking to Josh Peck. He said something that just rang the bells in my head. The title of this particular blog, please go and look at it. It is Tim Alberino, Did Aliens Cause the Nephilim Giants to Return After the Flood? That's the title of the one where he talks about how the Nephilim could have gotten on this side of the flood. And he mentioned possibly even through one of Noah's son's daughters, or wives rather. And but in any case, the Bible says they were here in those days, the giants, and after. So there was not a second incursion where the watcher angels fell, or the ones here came back down and started back up mating with the daughters of men. But their DNA had to have been here. And let me give you the little bit of proof that I think may say, wow, maybe this needs to be looked at. You recall when L.A. Marzulli went to Peru, I think it's Peru, and got the actual skull of a giant with long red hair. Seems like the two that they've gotten so far, or not including a baby, but three of them, including the baby, had red hair, including the one killed in Afghanistan. So let me get to my point. You have the sons of Isaac. You have Esau and you have Jacob. They were twins. And it said that Jacob held onto the heel of Esau when he was born. But Esau was the firstborn. It was very important for Rebekah at the time. Isaac was going to give the birthright. So she sent Esau off to go hunt a meal for his father. He wanted a special meal, and Esau was a great hunter. Also a pretty big guy. He had red hair. And when he married, they had red hair. But back to the point. Why did Rebekah make it, well, how do I put it? She had to make sure that Jacob was the one to receive the birthright from Isaac. So she took some of Esau's clothing, which were skins of animals, and wrapped it around Jacob's arm or arms and dressed him as Esau would have looked. And when he went in to receive the birthright, and Isaac was blind, he could smell, but he was blind, and he just felt around and said, well, you feel like Esau, and he smelled of him, you smell like Esau. So he gave him the birthright. And Tim Alberino didn't make any reference to why it went to Jacob. But Tim, if you're listening, pick this up, and I think you'll learn something. Remember, they were twins. You had one guy, a big almighty hunter, and you had one guy that was a mama's boy. Rebekah had twins from two different people. Tim, think about that one. And she had to make sure that the birthright went to the legitimate son of Isaac, which was Jacob, not Esau. He was not the DNA. He was not of Isaac. Jody Wolf exposed.